Sam with OEM Plus Upgrades here. Today we are going to be upgrading to 12-inch Sync 4 in our 2024 F250. This upgrade works for any 2023 to 2026 Super Duty with the 8-inch touchscreen, including F600 models. This tutorial is the short version of the install. Ford recommended removing additional pieces, but we have found shortcuts to make this a much quicker installation. Our paper instructions use Ford's official guide on the removal of components. You'll need a 7mm socket, T25 Torx bit, and flathead screwdriver for this install. Trim removal tools can be helpful, but are optional. Begin by removing the left vent trim by pulling firmly. Then remove the upper dash trim. Lastly, remove the center dash trim. There are many clips by the key cylinder, and it can be a little challenging or take a little bit of extra force to remove. Next, remove the 4 screws holding the lower controls. If you have a console, this will have to be fully removed. If you don't have a console, you can position it down like I have. Remove the top of dash rubber cover, 2 screws, and then tray. Remove the 4 screws holding the display bezel in place. Remove the 2 screws behind the display, securing it to the dash. Pull on the trim below the key cylinder to pop it off. Remove the 2 or 3 screws, depending on model, near the key cylinder. Pull the cluster bezel back while holding the display to release the 3 clips, clipping it to the display bezel. Pull the display bezel to release its 3 clips from the dash and wiggle it out from the instrument cluster bezel. Remove the electrical connectors from the upper buttons and display connector. There may be a connector connected to a dummy plug on the back of the left trim if you do not have Pro Trailer backup like this truck. If you do have Pro Trailer backup, unplug that connector too. Remove the old display cable from its mounting points on the dash and unplug from the APIM. Unplug the other connections from the APIM. Remove the APIM by unscrewing 3 T25 screws. Replace it with our APIM supplied in the kit and reinsert the screws. Plug our included harness into your factory APIM connector and then hook it into the new APIM. Plug the other connectors back into the APIM that were removed from the old one. Plug our new LVDS cable into the APIM and push it into the factory positions where the old one was. Remove the buttons from the old bezel and swap them to the new display bezel. If you only have one button, we will have included blanks to put in the other 2 spots. Swap your vents over by releasing the clips with a screwdriver and popping them into the new one. If we provided a GPS antenna, route it as shown and put it on top of the ACM. Not all kits will include this, and this does not impact functionality in any way. Plug the display LVDS cable and power cable from our harness in. Wiggle the display into place behind the instrument cluster bezel. The tabs on the back of the display can be tricky to line up, but once lined up, press to get the clips into place, then press the instrument cluster bezel into place. Replace all screws removed, 2 in the display, 2 for the top tray, 4 for the display bezel, 2 or 3 near the key cylinder, and 4 for the lower control panel. replace the center trim, upper trim, and left vent trim. Turn on your truck and enjoy. If you noticed our digital cluster in this video, we have an upgrade for that too. Check us out at oemplusupgrades.com.